If you want to learn a quick tip to improve your serve consistency, then stay tuned. In this video, I'm going to show you a quick tip on one of the most under talked about parts of your serve that I don't think is covered enough, which is your toss. The reason why your toss is so important is because if you mess up your toss, or if you toss in the right way, everything else in your service motion is going to go off, causing you to probably double fault or not hit the serve with the quality you want. Now, in this video, I'm going to go over how to hold the ball and how to release the ball to have the most consistent toss. So stay tuned. So like I was saying before, the reason why your toss is so important is because if you mess up your toss, everything else is going to go off. So let's get down to the two major points that I think you need to be focusing on when you toss. The first thing I think you need to be focusing on is how you hold the ball. Now, I know it doesn't seem like a big deal of how you hold the ball, but this is going to make a huge difference in what the ball is going to do when it comes out of your hand. I personally recommend not to hold the ball in your fingertips and not to hold it all the way down in the bottom of your palm. The reason why, if we hold it down in the bottom of the palm, when we toss the ball, it's going to cause a lot of times the ball to roll out of your hand, and that's not what you want. What you want when you toss is a clean release, okay? And we'll talk about the release in a second. But what I mean by a clean release is when we toss the ball up, you're not going to see that much spin on the ball. That means the ball didn't roll out of your hand in a different direction. So if one problem you're having with your serve is that one time it's over here, and one time it's over here, one time it's over here, it's because you don't have a clean release. The ball's rolling out of your hand. The reason I don't want it in the fingertips is because at the last second, we don't want to have to push the ball up, okay? We don't want to have to kind of spring it out of my hand. A clean release is where we hold it slightly below the fingertips, and when we move our arm up, all we want to do is open the hand and allow the ball to flow out of it. That's the first part of how you hold the ball to make sure you have a clean release. The second part to a clean release is making sure that our tossing arm is going all the way up and we're releasing the ball or opening our hand at eye level, okay? Now, the way you want to have your tossing arm go up is making sure that think of your entire arm as moving from the shoulder joint. I'm not going to bend my elbow to throw the ball. When I bend my elbow, a lot of times you're going to get this rainbow effect and take the ball back. I want to have where my tossing arm goes all the way down on the inside of my leg, and then it's going to come all the way up and release. So if I was tossing it, I hold in this position here, and all I'm going to do is really focus on all I'm going to do is really focus on toss and release. Now, a couple bonus tips I want to give you to make sure you get the perfect toss. One is this: when you toss and release, you should be able to catch the ball after you're done. Like you saw in my first toss, I had to move and catch it. That was a bad toss. What I want to be able to do is when I toss and release is like that. That's another bad toss, okay? So I'm going to go up, boom. It's right in the slot, boom. Every time, right in the slot, boom, okay? I don't have to go find the ball. Now, when we're talking about toss, I'm going to talk about the basic serve. What I mean by the basic serve is the serve where it's going to allow you to hit a little bit of spin on it. I'm not talking about a slice. I'm not talking about a kick. And where I think the toss should be is over the hitting arm shoulder, okay? So we're trying to line this arm coming up over our hitting arm shoulder, so when it's time for us to swing, a racket's going to be in that path and line up. So those are the two keys that I want you to go out and work on to improve your serve. Now remember, a consistent toss means a consistent serve. So I want to give you one more little bonus tip. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the fence in a second, and this is a great way to drill your serve toss. I know a lot of people are like, well, you know, I can go out and practice it. I still don't know if it's right. I want to drill that service toss until it's muscle memory and you don't have to think about it. So let's come with me over to the fence right here, and I'm going to show you how we're going to drill this. Like I was saying again, really quick, an easy way you can drill your serve is just to come over to the fence and find a pole. Now, what you're going to use the pole for is basically to line up the toss with the pole, okay? Now, when we come over to the pole, what I'm going to do is make sure I align my hitting arm shoulder with the pole, because that's where we want my toss to be. So when I come over, all I'm going to do is this: really focus on what I said, coming on the inside of the leg, coming all the way up, releasing, and then lining up and focusing on meeting that toss in front, okay? So I'm going to go up, up, boom. Now, that's a pretty good toss. If we have some variation around this much, that's pretty good. If you can get it spot on, great. If you have a little bit more than that, then we need to keep working on your serve toss. So again, I'm going to come up, boom, work on it. See how if I swung for the ball, boom, it's gonna be in the place where I wanna hit the ball. So make sure you go out and use this as an easy drill that you can use to improve your service toss. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave any comments or questions you have below the video. Also, if you're looking for more information on how to improve your tennis game, check out TotalTennisDomination.com. This is my new site where I'm putting everything together so you can come to one place to find out all the good stuff I've been teaching you to improve your tennis game.